Hello and welcome to today's Facecast. Here we go again. We're still in the Gospels, which we love, being in the Gospels, talking about what Jesus said to his disciples and those around him. We learn, of course, not just about history, not just about those people in those times. In dealing with the disciples, we are learning about ourselves because we can put ourselves in their place, in their position, and understand things for ourselves and our lives too. I hope you're able to do that. You've probably been doing that for a long time, but remember that that's the whole point of the disciples, that we can see ourselves. They're like a mirror that are held up to us. Anyway, Jesus is talking with his disciples, and there's this passage where he often uses forms of farming or fishing or the sort of the daily life that they lived back then. He used those things to talk to them about life. And here he is talking about them as a farmer growing a vine in his vineyard. Would have been very important for them because the fermented wine, was clean to drink, unlike much of the water around them, which was not clean. So the alcohol in the wine cleaned the water. And they weren't drinking it in order to get drunk. They were drinking wine as a daily substitute for the water, which was tainted and diseased. So, history lesson over. Here is the passage, very short passage, John 15, verse 9. It says, "As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Abide in my love." Well, that's very simple and straightforward, but it's also very deep. As the Father has loved me. This is Jesus, the Son of God, the Son of the Father, come to live amongst us and be with us. And he comes bringing Father God's love from this place we call heaven. Not necessarily a place on the clouds where all playing harps, but a place beyond what we understand in our earthly life. He's come from God the Father, and he's come full of Father's love. And he displays that love to us throughout his ministry and healing people and being with people and talking with people, and most especially when he goes to the cross as a sacrifice for all the people. Jesus says this to them, "As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you." I have done things in the same way that the Father has. And when you see me and when you look at me, says Jesus, you look at the Father. Otherwise, you cannot know him. We cannot know God in heaven unless God reveals himself to us, and he has done so in Jesus. And then he says, abide in my love, or live in my love, or remain in my love, continue in my love for you. Abide, live out your life in the love that I have for you, because it comes from our Father in heaven. It's a very, very, very moving passage, very simple, but very moving. This is who I am and why I am here and what you must do. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Abide in my love. How wonderful and powerful that is, that Jesus comes to show us love and to show us the way to love others by living in him and allowing him to live in us. Simple, straightforward, but very, very important. Take care. See you soon.